Hi everybody, it's Okalima, and today is going to just be a very probably long and simple video. I'm going to be going through my nail polish collection and just testing the colors and showing the colors to you, and at the same time I guess I will also be seeing which of my nail polishes need to be thrown away. So it's like a chore, but I decided to turn it into an ASMR video. So I have divided up my nail polishes into separate groups on the table right here. I have a metallic group, I have purple, I have kind of reddish, orange, pink colors, I have greens and blues, and I have clear or other kind of nail polish. I don't know how to explain it. Just top coats or base coats or whatever. And I also have a white, but I'm not going to be testing the whites because I have the white paper, and I don't think that would be useful. So I'm going to start with the clears, so because I won't have to test them on the paper. Now this is something that I found online on Amazon, and it's Nail Teaks, probably can't see that, Formula 2 Plus, and it's meant to be for strengthening your nail. I don't think it works personally, but it's good as a sort of top coat, and opening it, I think I'll throw it away. It's hardened on the side. I don't think I've used this one in at least a year, so I'll put this one off to the side. It's got like a matte looking bottle. I like that. Right, next I have this OPI. It's supposed to be a base coat and a top coat, and I only use it for a top coat because I don't think it works that well as a base coat. But it looks like it's still usable. In fact, I think I used it the other day. So next I have Chip Skip, and I think this product is a scam, and I'll tell you why. There's nothing really special about it. It is, I believe when I looked up the ingredients, the ingredient was the ingredient that's in acetone-free nail polishes. I don't know if I have an acetone-free one here. Oh, I do. And that ingredient is ethyl acetate. And that's all this is, apparently. So I think it's common sense, kind of, that if you put nail polish remover on your nails, it kind of cleans them and removes oils, because chemistry, oils will dissolve well in acetone, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm assuming ethyl acetate has similar chemical properties, and that's kind of all this is like a nail polish remover. I'm not sure if there are other ingredients in it, but yeah, it's supposed to just clean your nails off so that like the nail polish sticks better, but it doesn't really help overall, I don't think. I got that for free though. Next, I have these two things, which I actually bought after watching a Gentle Whispering video, and you might recognize them if you've seen her very old nail care and painting video. And this one is meant to be for cuticle care, and this one is for growth. And again, I think it's kind of BS, but what I use them for is I don't have one of those cuticle creams that you put on to kind of soften and get rid of your cuticles, but I just use these for that because they smell good and they work fairly well. But I don't think it grows your nails. I don't know. But they smell really good. Like this one, it's like a gel kind of texture. And as you can see, like I've used most of it. And it smells kind of like kiwi. And this one smells like oranges. But it works good to kind of just soften your fingers on the end if they're kind of like cracky, and it smells good. So next I have the OPI matte top coat, and it's just the top coat that gives your nails a more matte instead of shiny appearance. And I like it. It does work. But to me, it's kind of weird. It makes my nails feel like a chalkboard, if that makes sense. So like, I don't like to touch my nails after I've put this on, but it does work if you're looking for that kind of finish, and it looks kind of cool. Next, I have this that my dog chewed on. And it's supposed to, again, help strengthen your nails. I have very flimsy nails. They bend, and I'm probably deficient in a vitamin or something. That's probably why they're very bendy. I'm not sure. I think this is still usable. Don't you think? It's just kind of crusty, but still liquidy. And like I said, I don't think this helped strengthen my nails, but as you can see, it's kind of pink, and it gives like a sparkly kind of shimmer look to your nails. So that's why I kept using it, because it's good if you don't want to put a color on your nails, but you still want them to look kind of shimmery and pretty. It's very subtle. And next, I have, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm so sorry, Sech Vitae, and it is supposed to be one of the best top coats for nail polish, and it kind of is. It's very quick drying, so you're less likely to mess up your nails after painting and putting on the top coat. Something that I've noticed with this top coat is that when you put it on the nail, it almost, when it dries, it almost looks like you put less nail polish on than you did. Kind of like the nail polish gets smaller in that sense. Like the area of the nail polish is less. I'm not sure how to describe that, but it's not incredibly noticeable unless you look really close. But that's the only downside I've seen to this. And that's all of my like clear nail polishes. I'm going to put them in this little basket I have. I can't hold it up because it's going to make so much noise. But I do hope that you can hear that. And I'm going to try to organize these a little bit. They were just thrown in there before. And the bottom of this basket is not flat, so it's difficult to keep everything straight. Okay, excuse me. The next group I will do is the blues and greens and one yellow. And the first one is the very dark, kind of green, sparkly color. And I will test it out for you. It's still usable. Very dark, kind of green color. It's more black than green, but I kind of like that for Christmas. I also have this green, and to me, the first green is too dark and this green is too light, but I still use them both for Christmas. This one's still usable, and I will show you next to the other green. You can see the difference between the two. Let's see, now I have this. It's like a bluish greenish. And I recently got it, so I really hope it's still good, and it seems like it is. This one right here. It's more blue than green, but it's a very kind of pretty color, kind of muted, I guess. I should be telling you the names of these. The first one was, I'm not sure if some of these are sold anymore though, because some of them, it's just a mishmash of things that I've gotten over time. This one is called Saddle Up, and it is by Afterthoughts, which I've never heard of. So, and the lighter green is OPI, and it is called Greenwich Village. You can't see it. And this bluish one is by China Glaze, and it is called For Audrey, number 625. Alright, and this one is Sally Hansen. I got it on clearance for $1.74 at Target. And the name of this one is not known to me because I think they usually put their names on the top like this one is. And I must have peeled it off. Sorry, it's a really pretty color too. Still good. And this one's more green. You can see it here. It's very similar to this one, but it's kind of, well, yeah, kind of more green. See, this one, we're going into the blues now, and I don't think this one's usable. Or maybe it is. I'll try it out. It's called Love My Nails. Again, this is one that I just randomly got. I don't know where I got it from. It's very old, and it is electric blue. So let's see. It's okay. If you hear any background noise, it's just my family. Everyone's home today, and they're all having a good time. So this is a blue color, as you can see. And it still works, so I'm happy about that. And this is another from the same brand. Love my nails, but it's chrome. It's more shiny, and it looks like it's still usable. It just separated a little bit in the tube. This one is called Calypso, and this is one of my favorite nail polishes. Just like a shiny blue. And it's very, like, you don't need a bunch of coats of it for it to look good. And right there. It doesn't show well on the paper how chrome it is, but it's very metallic. Now this one is probably not usable anymore, or maybe it is. It is CoverGirl, I guess. CG stands for CoverGirl, and it is called Rhythmic Blue. I don't think I've ever worn this one, so we'll find out. It's kind of a darker blue. This one right here. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it. It's really hard to tell. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan of blue nail polish. So now I've got this Milani. Milani used to be one of my favorite nail polish brands because they don't need a lot of coats of nail polish, usually. And this one is called Breezy. This one seems a little bit thicker than it should be, but it's like a deep sky blue. I'm going to keep it because I've heard that if you add nail polish remover just a little bit into a really thick nail polish, it might help. Now this one I'm very sad about because just looking at it, I'm not sure how it's going to fare. And it is one of my favorite colors. And it is, I guess, a Perfect 10 is the brand. And the color is Sweet Bang. It's like a aqua greenish bluish. It's kind of thick. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to try the nail polish remover trick. Here's what it looks like. I don't think putting it on paper does it justice. And it is one that I would have had to put a lot of coats on for it to look really good. Right? And this one is NYC or... never mind. And I don't know what color it is. I'm guessing it has something to do with this number, which is 282B6. 01, and it's another kind of metallic blue. It's kind of watery. And this one looks very similar to some of the ones I've used before. So it's this one. And it looks a lot like this one in person. Right, next, this is one that I've tried to use, but I'm actually not a big fan of it. It's another Milani, and it's a neon color, and it's called Dude Blue. And I don't like this one because it's very thin, and you just need to put like 6 coats on to look really good on your nails. But it is a very bold blue. I'll show it to you. It's much brighter and in your face than other blues. So I don't know if you can deal with a thin nail polish, then that one's good. Now this one's very old, but it still works really well. And it's very dark, kind of purpley blue, and it's OPI, and it's called Yoga, like the word yoga dash ta, like you got to yoga to get this blue. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But this is a very pretty color. It can almost be mistaken for black though. Just a really dark, deep blue color. I think it's really pretty. Right, and last in my blue group is a yellow, because I have nowhere else to put it. Kind of like the greens. And this is one that's Sally Hansen, and it is Mellow Yellow. And it is very pretty color, but it's very thin. And I'm sure you can tell that I hate that about nail polish. It looks a lot better on the white because it's white, you know. So yeah, obviously, if you painted your nails with a white base, it would show up a lot better. But just a basic yellow. I think it looks darker here than it does normally. It's usually very bright and summery. So that's it for that. And we're like halfway done, so this is going to be a very long video. I hope it's relaxing. So next I will do the reds. And I have a lot of different kind of reds. I've included orange in this group too. So this one is by Finger Paint, and it's called Wine at the Gallery. You can't see these. I don't know why I keep showing them. And it's supposed to be a very dark red. I can fix this. Hold on. Magic. It seems like it's still good. It's a very like deep kind of blood red color with a little tiny bit of sparkle in it. I think it's really pretty. Okay. And next I have this little baby nail polish, and it's an orange color. Looks like it's hardened in the bottle. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get it open. No. So this one goes in the trash. It's very like weird weird little bottle. I have another one actually, the same kind of thing. Looks like it's hardened, but I can open this one. So let's check it out. It's a little goopy. I don't think I want to bother with these. So I'll just put those aside. I'll probably throw those away. And next I have this, which is, there's no like thing on the outside. And I can't read. It just says Party Plum. But this one, again, I don't think I've ever worn this one. It's very watery. It's more purple plum color. It's still a little bit of red. And I believe this little compartment here might hold sparkles. It does. Oh gosh, can't see. But you're supposed to like shake the sparkles out on your fingernails. So let me show you this one. There it is, right? You can see it's more purpley than the other red. Next, I have another OPI, and this one looks kind of crusty. I'm not sure how to describe this color, but you can tell what it is. I'm not sure I want to bother with this one. I don't think I've ever worn it, so I'll probably throw it away. Next, I have this super bright bubblegum pink color that I never wear. And seems to work. And it is called Bubblegum Pink. And it's this one right here. This one is called Pure Ice, and it's supposed to be a metallic-y color. And, ooh, that squeak. Seems like it's still good. It is really metallic-y. It's much more metallic-y than the other color that I painted. It's very hard to tell, but it's very like shimmery and, I don't know, metallic. I think this is the other one that was supposed to be chrome, I believe. This is another one that I can't find anywhere, and I had a blue version of this, and this is like the best. It's called Mirror Shine, and it's very metallic. I love metallic nail polish, and it's so good. You need like one coat. Doesn't translate well onto the white paper, but if you like metallic colors, and if you can find this, I'm not sure that they make it anymore, but it's very good. This one right here, that's just one coat, so it's just very good nail polish. I wonder why they got rid of it. It's so good. Like this one is a bit of a mess, and it is called Finger Paint. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere shaking it. Ew. It's got like nail polish all around the rim. And it's very sticky. I'll try to swatch it, but I'll probably throw this one away. It's another kind of blood red color, but it's a little bit brighter. Like oxide. oxygenated blood. And I think that one looks more like blood than the other one, because that's the other blood color after it's dried. It's very dark. Here's another pure ice in orange or peach. I put too much on the paper. And I'm forgetting to tell you the names of these. It's called China Girl. And it's kind of an orange peach kind of color right here. I put too much on, so it's going to drip down. It's another OPI. It's very similar to this one. And it's called Candles on My Cake. I think this one is also, let me see. No, it's good. I'm not sure how to describe that kind of red. It's like a mango kind of red, but it's a little dark. So right here. I don't think I've ever worn that one either. Now this one is another Sally Hansen, and it's called Fuchsia Power. And I'm wearing this one on my nails, or my toenails right now. It's very kind of bright fuchsia pink. It's very pigmented. And this is what it looks like. And the last one is another Milani. It's another deep red, and it's called Ready to Wear Red. It's a little bit thick, but I think it'll be okay. This one is kind of like an intermediate between the two blood reds that I used before. Let me show you. So, here's that one. And this is the lighter one. And that is the darker one. Seems like it's kind of between those two colors. And that's all the reds I have. And now we're almost done. I'm going to move on to the purples, which I only have 4 of. And then last the metallics, which I have like 9 or 10 of. So this one is like a lavender color. I'm not sure how well it works anymore. I can't remember when I last used it. It's called Lacy Lilac. It is one of those more thin kind of polishes, but it's very pretty, very springtime. This is it right here. I haven't worn that one in a long time. This one is very old, but I guess it's another Target sale. It's very liquidy, and it is called Purple Passion by Milani. It's very thin. I've also heard that you can thicken nail polishes that are like this by just letting them sit without their lids on for a little while. But I've never bothered to do that. This one might drip down the page a little bit. It's so watery. It's right here. It's a more muted kind of purple. And this one is a very old Sally Hansen, and it is called, who knows, because there's no name on it. I don't think I've ever worn this one. There's so many in here that I've never worn. This one's very like sparkly, kind of grayish purple. Kind of looks like a rock. I don't know. You can see it right here. It's kind of like this one, but maybe a little bit more gray. More sparkly. That actually is kind of pretty. And this is my favorite purple, so I hope that it works. I haven't worn it in a long time. It's kind of like that other blue that I showed you. It's very kind of dark, but it's like a deep, rich color. This one looks a lot more blue on the paper, but you can see it's kind of purpley in the bottle. And I swear, it looks more purple on your fingernails. Alright, so the last bit that I'm going to show you is metallics. And there are some in here that are other colors, but I put them into the metallic category because they're metallic, or more metallic than the ones I've shown you. And the first one I'm going to show you is the Crackle, and I'm not a big fan of it. It's supposed to look like this on your nails after you paint it, and I'm going to paint it over one of these dried nail polishes. See what it looks like. Once it dries, and I'll show you. Once it dries what it did. I'm not sure if it'll behave the same on paper as it does on nails, but it's never really worked all that well for me. And the instructions say that you're supposed to wait until your base coat dries, and I do that, but it still just doesn't look that good to me. Next is a silver that I don't think is going to work anymore. I don't know if you can tell. It looks really gross inside. But it's, I don't know, it's like it's split up into its constituent colors. I don't know if that's the right word. So it looks kind of gold, but it's supposed to be silver. I guess there's some yellow mixed into that color. I don't know. I won't be keeping that one. Next, I have this blue sparkle, and I have that on my nails right now, but this is like 4 coats, I think. Very thin, but it's very pretty once you get it on there. So I will be keeping that. And this one is a Sally Hansen metallic pink called Pink Satin. It's kind of thick, so I might try that nail polish remover trick. It's kind of like the, now I don't know which one it was. other mirror finish pink that I showed you. It's kind of like that. And next I have this same brand as the nail polish I'm wearing now, but it's like a gray. And when I bought it, I expected it to be more light, but it's very dark. And it looks kind of gross. And I don't want to get rid of it just because I feel like I could use it. But I don't know. To me it looks kind of yucky. Like more green than gray. I'll get rid of it. I'll never use it. Next I have this gold. It's been a very long time since I've used it. Sally Hansen. No name. I would use this like at Christmas time with the green and some red or something. And it's a nice color. Very shiny gold. What else did you expect? And now I have something that I wore in a recent video, and I can't remember which one, but I remember somebody asked about it, and it's Nicole by OPI, and it's called Always a Silver Lining. And I remember it looked kind of purple in the video for some reason, but it's really like a blue-gray. And it's very thin though, so you won't really see so well on the paper. Ouch. But I'll show you, see if it looks a little more gray-blue. It's supposed to. It's right here. So there's that. I have this very festive Sally Hansen sparkly. Like pink and gold blue. It's like confetti. It's very thin though. Oh gosh, it's so pretty like to shake it up and then just like stare at it. Anyway. It's very thin. But I guess it would work good if you want to just have a layer of light colorful sparkles over a base coat, because this is what it looks like with just one little coat, so you can kind of see past it. So I guess it would be good for just like an overlay. You'd make your fingernails look like a cookie or something. Next I have this gold. It's very thick glitter sparkles. I've never used it, and that's because I've never been able to get it to work. The directions say, to rejuvenate the highly concentrated formula, pour a small amount of acetone-based nail polish remover in the bottle and shake well. To remove, use acetone-based nail polish remover. I've tried it with and without the acetone, and I feel like it just doesn't work. Or it's not as, I don't know, exciting as I want it to be. Like, I just tried really hard to get a lot of sparkles out of this. And I will show you. You can see there's like 5 sparkles on it. So, I can see it working if you are patient and want to slowly build up or something, but I want to keep it because I want it to work. And next I have this gold stripe polish. It comes in the thin little brush, so you can, you know, make really thin. Sorry about the neighbors, they're so loud. really thin marks, stripes on your nails. So that's it right there. It's a little bit lighter of a gold than the Sally Hansen gold, more kind of silvery. And that's actually all that I have. So, I do have some other things, I guess I'll show you. I have this stamping tool, and it's got little designs on it that you would fill in. You're supposed to use a special nail polish, but I never bought it, because my other nail polish worked fine with this. But you kind of like paint over the image, and there's a scraper tool that I have apparently lost that you use to just scrape off the excess. Then you use this little thing, or this side, or smaller, just kind of stamp it and then transfer it to your nail like that. And there's a lot of designs. I've got stripes and stars and like some vines and dots. And I have this big bag full of designs that I've never used. You can see the ones that are blue. I've never even like tried to use, because that's the blue film that's over them. And that's probably, I guess, all that I have. I used to have a set of dotting tools, just little, didn't clean this one. Oh yeah, I did. Little thing that you pick up some nail polish and just dot it on. And honestly, like, you can find this on Amazon, and it came with like maybe 6 or 8, and I only seem to have 4 in differing sizes. And before I used these dotting tools, I used to just use a toothpick, and honestly the toothpick I think worked better. So, but it may just be a user error on my part. It seems pretty simple, you know, just put some nail polish down, dip it in, and then I think the toothpick made more round and even dots. And then everything else is just nail polish remover and nail glue and nail files. So that's all I will worry about showing you today. So thank you for helping me organize my thing. I forgot to show you the crackle. It doesn't look very good. I think the main problem is that like, it doesn't look like that because one coat isn't really enough to make it look that solid. It just looks more sheer with one coat, but then if you put 2 coats on, it doesn't shatter, you know, the same way. So it just looks like a big mess on your nails. I've never been able to get it to work, but so thank you for watching this video. I hope it was very relaxing, and I will see you in my next video.